Day in Los Angeles. Happy Pride Month. Yeah, I don't really feel the fanfare. I don't really feel much of anything. I released a music video for a song that I did a year ago, a cover. So that's the only way that I'm kind of acknowledging the whole Pride thing. And I did a comedy thing if you want to watch that. When I was young, all I could think about was when I'm old enough, I'm going to go to that gay pride march and I'm going to watch all the performances, be on a float someday. No, no. I'm not feeling the gay pride. I'm not feeling the gay pride at all this this year. I didn't feel it last year either, but this year it's even worse. It's worse because I'm reaching a point where I question the whole being gay thing. You know, I'm still sexually attracted to men, clearly. Clearly, I'm still sexually attracted to men and repulsed by most women. Like, unless you are a model or something like that. Like, I'm a veteran with PTSD from military sexual trauma, so every day is every day is an issue. But the moment my dog goes outside because, it had to, there's a woman on the staircase and we have to brush by each other. I try and remove myself as far away as possible because I'm just not interested. I'm just not. And her boyfriend, her husband was there, so I'm like, no, no, thank you. Like, not a major thing, just dealing with my PTSD. But it did make me think of Brokeback Mountain, of this pivotal moment in, I guess, gay cinema, where you had major Hollywood actors risking their careers to do a gay role because the idea was if you did a gay role, you'd always be thought of as gay. But then you look at something like Bridgerton. I actually had to search for it for a second because I want to say Sanditon because I actually preferred Sanditon over Bridgerton in so many ways. But either way, Bridgerton, Jonathan Bailey, you see him as Lord Bridgerton on that show, and he's just amazing. He's just amazing. I mean, in the first series, he didn't really have to do much. He was just kind of there in the background. You didn't think of it. But by the second series, which is as far as I got before I cancelled my Netflix, he has to have a love interest. There's kissing involved. There's a lot. But he does it with such elegance. And, he's probably not traumatized by the female gender, so he's a professional. It's a professional production. I don't know how many takes it took, but he gets it done. It shows on screen. No one says, "Well, you're the finest actor that we've ever seen, that you're brilliant." And they should. They really should say that because for straight men to pretend to be gay, I don't know, it feels wrong to me. It feels disingenuous. It just feels wrong. And I know that these stories need to be told. And I do like Jake Gyllenhaal. I love him because I saw him in Jarhead, and I saw him shake his little bum, his beautiful, beautiful bum in Jarhead, and I said, I wish I could see a man stick a penis in that. And they gave me that in Brokeback Mountain. But what if that role had gone to some unknown gay actor who was actually gay? Do you really need his face? Because he was doing what? Prince of Persia at the time? He was doing several other things. Love and other drugs. So he was on a path. He didn't really need this this story, this everything. The movie is beautiful. It stands up. I love the movie. I love it. But this Pride Month, I'm just saying, why? Why do we need to have straight actors pretend to be gay in order to tell our own culture, our own stories, our experiences? That belongs to us. Or at least it should. But no one feels that way. They think, oh, it's fine, it's okay. And then, with the whole heated rivalry thing of, well, unless they explicitly say that they're gay or straight, you can't even ask them the question. So Francois says, I'm bisexual. And then Connor, who I didn't even recognize him from that other gay film that he did, which would make this the second time he's played gay. But if he isn't, then why? It shouldn't bother me until I realize that this is how gay people learn what it is to love or to be self-reliant, perhaps, to deal with coming out, and you let a straight man teach you how to be gay. You let a straight man stand in the place where a gay man would be. And what does your brain do? You think, Okay, well, maybe not exactly Jake Gyllenhaal, but someone like Jake Gyllenhaal or Heath, and that'll be the fantasy. So how can a gay man ever compare to that in real life? We wonder why most of us are single. And someone had the gall because I made somewhat of a flippant joke about during Pride Month, do you want to go to a Starbucks where you have the rainbow flag, you've got, a diverse workforce. You can't really see it because say it in the shadows because I'm so fucking ugly. But I'm doing air quotes, diverse workforce. Or do you want to go to your mate's house, your mate's flat, and just say, hey, you got a cappuccino machine, just make me one. Oh, and here's my a straight roommate. And the straight roommate winks at you, and someone says, "You're fetishizing gay straight men." Okay, yeah, I couldn't say it. That's what someone actually wrote to me. You're fetishizing straight men, and I said that's what Hollywood's been doing. It's been fetishizing them for the longest time. You think, oh, I take my shirt off in this film, and all the girls are gonna look at that, and they're gonna want me. It's like, no, no, no. Some of them will. Some of them will. But you know who your fans are? All your real fans? They're gay. They're gay men, gay teenagers, gay old men, gay men. Period. That's who loves you. They're the ones who are on the message boards going, oh, I wish. And then you grant it. And it's just, you feed into it. You feed into this, I'm your sex symbol, not I'm gay. And yes, I am attractive. It's I'm straight and you'll never have me. You know how psychologically damaging that is to gay men to see the beauty of Jake Gyllenhaal and to say, I'll never have that. To see Enos put it that penis into Jake and say, I can't do that. It's incredibly traumatic. So here I am, first of the month, and I'm just heartbroken. Someone made a post about how all of these companies that were for years changing their logo to have the rainbow in the background with all the pressure from MAGA and conservatives, they remove it. They say, we'll skip Pride. I mean, we don't have anything against you, but we don't feel like we need to change for you. And it hurts in a way. But then they also remove the funding from the event. that most cities would have. So some cities which could say, well, I could afford Christina Aguilera or someone, who's super, super talented, like Christina Aguilera, and they can afford it. Now, the correct response to these companies deciding that the gay dollar isn't worth respecting would be to say, okay, aren't there gay musicians, transgender musicians, lesbian musicians? It's gay pride. Don't you have anyone in your own community? It'd be nice to have, a big star like Mariah Carey there, but you could also just go to her concert. If you can't afford Mariah Carey, you just don't get Mariah Carey. It's math. She could do it out of the kindness of her heart, but she doesn't have to. But gay people don't think that way, sadly, in some cases. Maybe in a small town, they do say, yeah, we got local gay talent. We'll have local gay talent perform. But why don't we feel that way in Hollywood? Every time there's a Marvel film that comes out, they say, when are we going to see a gay superhero? When are we going to see a gay superhero? Oh, is Iceman going to be in it? Is he finally going to be gay in this one? Is he going to be? It's like he was only gay for maybe 2 decades or less. But they want to see that now. Same thing with DC. When are we going to see a midnight film? I read those comics and I liked them. When are we going to see that? Oh, that's right. Supergirl, Superboy, Green Lanterns all over the place, but just not him. Even Selena Kyle had several opportunities to show the LGBTQ, but nope, that didn't happen either. So why didn't the gay community say, okay, well, we'll have to make our own gay superhero? Oh, that's right. They did. I actually went to the movie premiere for the gay superhero, and it doesn't have the same CGI. There are no advertisements, really. It's very niche, but it still touched on what matters to us as gay people. It still touched on how important it is to tell authentic gay stories. I have been waiting for Hollywood to do a movie about the Orlando Pulse nightclub mass shooting. Well, it's not a 9/11 event in the eyes of America. The fact that we are being done down by bigots, or I'm sorry, confused people sometimes. And even if they did a movie, they would find a straight actor, lead club goer number one, instead of saying, we're gay, we're scared, and we deserve so much better. I try to have this conversation with gay people and they don't want to have it. It's easy to say, ah, well, that corporation isn't pro gay. It's a lot harder to say, I don't think most people are either. I think if you could look around that door, peek around that corner, be in that kitchen when they're serving you and your boyfriend a meal, and then they spit in it and say, that's for the FAGS, and you don't notice, you don't care, you don't even know. You don't know how much America hates you. So this Pride Month, I want honesty. I want honesty from America for once to just say, you're not equal. You're never going to be equal. You're never going to get equality and you're never going to get acceptance, because then I could build from that. Because then I could say, I will accept myself. I will accept my community. I will protect my community and stop asking strangers who don't know me, don't owe me anything, to change. For several reasons, I stopped watching television, I stopped watching cinema, but mostly it's because it's not enough to tell our stories. It's not enough. To Hollywood, it's, you want that better life? You want to stop having your food spat on because you're gay? Because you love another man, or you're a woman loving another woman, or you're just transgender? Then you should be on camera. If you're famous, they'll treat you with respect. Says who? Says who? It's tough enough to be different. And it's not fair that most gay people are under the impression that, well, there's enough to go around. Acceptance is the goal. It's really? I think the goal should be staying alive. I think the goal should be being happy. And some people in the entertainment business, they're happy, but some of them are miserable. Laverne Cox, as beautiful as she is and should be rogue, a beautiful, beautiful rogue, you have to wonder, if you could just be the beautiful woman in a town where no one bothered you, would you prefer that over, aren't you from the Orange is the New Black? Aren't you from Uglies? Aren't you from Rocky Horror? Can I stop you? Can I talk to you? Can I take a picture with you? Are you eating? Oh, okay, okay. I won't bother you. Just one picture there. You have to wonder whether or not that's a life for everyone. Some people, some people know. I think there has to be an awakening for gay people. I tried to talk to them about how things used to be, where yeah, you were probably in the closet, but you spent more time with someone. Must have been a pretty big closet because, you could fit your roommate, and I say that with the air quotes that you can't really see in the dark, but you would build a life with someone, a true life, before these dating apps, before the just around the corner. You could build something with someone. True romance isn't sitting in a restaurant where they hate you. True romance is you're the only other person in the room. That's how it feels, and that's how it is. No distractions, just that kind of love is beautiful, which is why Brokeback Mountain resonates so much. I love the film. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And both actors, the entire cast, they're wonderful. But it does detract from the idea that this is something that we deal with. The idea of you're expected to have kids, you're expected to want to have kids, you're expected to get married. But maybe it's something different for you. Maybe it's, well, of course I love my kids and I wanted my kids, but sexually, you just want a man. But there is no discussion of that when it's just a beautiful story with beautiful people. You almost wonder, where was the Brokeback Mountain play that probably was written at some point that would have been played by gay actors on Broadway? You see, that's the crossroads. You want authentic gay all the way? That's Broadway. They have more gay actors playing gay roles, telling the boring, mundane stories that mean something to us. Stories of men falling in love, year after year, movie after movie. A lot of rom-coms out there, but not a lot of gay rom-coms. The closest we got was Bros with Billy Eichner and that really, really handsome guy who was straight. I mean, they needed a butch guy for the role, but Billy Eichner, he couldn't find a gay guy. Butch, a butch gay guy. Did he even try? I like the movie, and like I said, when you're a good, decent actor, it you just accept it. You accept it because you say, I don't have a say over this. This is how it was presented. This is how it'll always be. It's just not good enough for me. Not anymore. I unplugged myself from the entire industry because it doesn't represent me well enough, my community well enough. There are opportunities for people in my community, obviously. It's uplifting, true. But always the side character, always the sassy one. You got that one liner there, gay boy? All right. That's what you're there for. Keep it sassy. No. Can you can you tell a beautiful love story? I mean, I do appreciate Schitt's Creek for telling their beautiful love story. I appreciate How to Get Away with Murder for their beautiful gay love story. But they're rare. Yeah. They're rare. Every gay pilot that comes out, it's doomed. I'm holding out hope that English teacher just continues on and on and on and on and on, breaking that curse forever. But it's such a tough industry and people are fickle. But even with something like English teacher, the lead actor and director of that show, so clever, so clever. He had his own show. He turned the industry on its ear and said, if you're not giving me the chances that I want out of life, then I'll have to make my own. All these gay fans clamoring for more, more. Give me more stories with gay men, more gay, hot, simulated sexual energy. You could also write, you could direct, you could act. Seeing a straight actor in gay roles doesn't inspire gay people to do it. It invites more straight men to try and gay it up for attention. Do they do the job? They're working. They're professionals. It's just not the same. I probably have more to say on the subject, but I'll pause there and probably come to it at the end of the month or something. My name is Ian Leona. I'm an environmentalist, a human rights activist, a mutant, a werewolf. I'm a veteran with PTSD from military sexual trauma. I'm not getting any better. Enjoy your gay pride month. Celebrate it as you can. It's always a joy to accept yourself and let the light inside of you shine for all to see. I hope to see you in the next podcast.